There we
What's
are.
up, everybody?
What's up? What's up? Sorry, a little late.
Wednesday Live.
Well,
What's going on? What's going on, guys? What's going on, Caro? Bassett, Big Malone, Michael Bradley, everybody in here. Freaking Trails. Nice. So I know, Jermaine, you have the Super 6 sack to unbox,
Yes.
so that'll be super exciting. So
let me give it. I'll give us a few minutes. See if we can't get a few people in here.
Let's see how many we can get in.
How's your fisherman going, though?
You know, I haven't fished in a week, and I'm really itching to go. So hopefully Friday is when I'll be able to go. Okay. Hopefully go with Alex Rudd, which will be exciting. So
really,
or I'm sorry, Alex Epperson. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was like, whoa, you made it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So hopefully we can go then. What's going on, Frank? Ooh, Granddaddy Sweets.
Notification from my own stream. Cool.
Dave Jolly. Heather Duchette. What's going on? What is up? Let's see how many people we have in here. Yeah. You're at 166 subscribers.
Yeah, I am going up.
You're going up.
Yeah. So, my last short that I posted, I think I got.
It blew up or something, I'm sure. Your shorts do 5,000 views.
5.3. And then the one before that, I got 3,000 views. So,
and then another one is like almost 3,000. Man, your shorts are blowing up. I really need to put out some shorts.
And I got like 5 or 6 followers from that short. So I gotta be more consistent, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm gonna. So tomorrow morning, I'm gonna wake up, have a cup of coffee. I'm probably gonna post it. I'm gonna probably post the video and the short. So this is how terrible I am. Sorry, everybody.
You need to do these like 60-second unboxing of the Super 6 sack every month. I think that would get some good views.
That's actually a really good idea.
You know.
So where is it? It's actually probably so far back because I did it so long ago. I have
Daniel T's in here. What's up?
Where the hell is it? It shouldn't be this hard to find.
So, guys,
but I made an email already for my next video that I haven't posted. So,
nice. So, I did not post a video this week. I'm sorry, guys. I probably won't be able to post one this week either. So, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I tried to get them up, but you know, there's always problems.
It's real life. You know? That's what it is.
It's going to happen. So hopefully I'm planning on kind of moving my channel over to do not so much teaching videos, but more about just bait making in general. Bait making and lure reviews and like that sort of thing. So I'm going to try and move away from the teaching content and go over to like big baits only, pretty much. You know, just making baits, like making crankbaits, making all that kind of stuff. So then I did get some of the Berkley spinner baits. I got 2 of them. I don't have them with me right here. They're tied on a rod
today.
And then I did get the 2 Berkley jigs. If you guys didn't see the last live stream we did with Jason Emery, that was awesome live stream. That was one of the longest ones.
Yeah, 2 hours.
That was awesome. Yeah, that was an awesome one. So I will be testing these out if I'm able to get out this week.
Oh, question. How's that trailer doing on there?
There's no like melting whatsoever going on.
Okay.
So
they didn't make it out
of it's safe. It smells the same too. So I'm pretty sure it's not going to react or anything with it, but you never know.
Yeah, it looks good. It's been sitting for a week. I think you're pretty good.
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, I think it's pretty good, but the scent is still on there.
I think Mike was.
Mike just subscribed to me too.
Mike subscribed earlier. What's up, Mike? How you doing? Welcome, brother.
Welcome to the channel. Welcome to our channels.
Yeah, right. Just a bunch of dudes that like fishing. What are we at? We have 5 minutes. All right. I think we got enough.
All right.
That's here. Let's go on and get into this thing.
Oh yeah.
Some goodies in here.
Right.
let's get on into this sack.
All right.
Bud
So if you guys-
70.
Let me just make sure I'm getting this right here. Sorry. Yeah, you go ahead.
I got a Thud 70, and
So this retails for $36.99, so $37 a month. Is it free shipping?
yes,
Okay, free shipping. So that's awesome. So
Backwater Bluegill.
oh, it's a good color. It's like that blue
Yeah.
with like a peach belly. Really good color.
I'll pop them out.
Well, thank you, Mike Christian, for subscribing. I really appreciate that. What's up, Bruce Nichols?
That's
What's going on?
Thursday. Sorry, I'm
Oh,
in
and a
the
quick
middle.
announcement for everybody too. If you guys have kind of been living under a rock, there's Dirty Jigs has been bought out by Nichols Lures, so change
Really?
of ownership.
I didn't know that. I
So-
live under a rock. Call me Patrick Star.
So it's pretty interesting. They used to make a spinner bait that was like absolutely amazing. So I'm hoping we'll be able to bring that back. I haven't been able to find any since. So I'm hoping we'll be able to bring that back into production. I'm sure they've got the molds. So
Mhm.
that would be awesome. But Nichols Lures, that's a great company, great people. I'm sure that it's going to be perfectly fine relationship
Yeah,
with those
I don't
two.
think they'll-
You know,
Change up too much.
yeah. I mean, with anything right now, they're doing more like posts and videos on YouTube and all that. So I think so far it's been pretty good.
Nice. Michael Bradley. I did get out. Did I go fishing last Thursday? The hell did I do? I can't remember what I had for breakfast.
I think you did.
Yes.
I think you
Yes.
skunked, didn't you? At the place?
No. I think last Thursday I went to this reservoir that's like an hour away that I had really good luck at last year, pre-injury.
Okay.
And I actually caught 2 pike and 2 bass.
Okay. Nice. And
And
how?
then-
Like, have you ever caught pike before?
Or so they were pickerel. And this guy like yelled at me. Excuse me. So this guy walks by and he's like, "Oh yeah, would you catch anything?" And I was like, "Yeah, I caught 2 pike." They're pickerel. I was like, "Dang."
Gotta love those
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, I was like, "Excuse me, my bad. I'm just here for the bass." But all right, so
Those
Those
things
are-
just destroy your lures. I mean, they absolutely
yeah, thump,
it's the worst.
thump,
No.
thump. All creek and trails too. Yes, I'm chatting. Sorry, that's what I do best. It is a 1 knocker.
Nice. I like 1 knockers. I think that's the most confidence I have in a
I
bait.
do too.
Yeah. They're
Sometimes I
just
feel
more
like that.
subtle.
Yeah, the BBs
It
is
still
just
gives you noise, but it's not enough to scare them off, I think.
What's up, Viv? Little cuz checking in on me. Thank you. No more. Okay. I'm like, but yeah, the Thud. It's gonna take forever if I keep stopping. This color is sweet. I really like those black ridges. Frank,
And Eddie Sweets Forever says, I'm a robot or an only child. No, I'm neither of those things. Oh.
these guys are off the rocker in the comments here. Let's get into the next one.
Oh, now he's talking about ultralights. Ugh.
Oh, no
Frank,
ultralights.
we will ban you, Frank, from this if I hear ultralight one more time.
It should be an ultralight guy. I'm northern enough, but
I better not hear anyone say anything about ultralight.
Adam.
Open. Hello.
Adam's one of my hometown guys. I fish with him. Good man.
Got all kinds of people in here. Look at that.
Yeah. Adam does real well on the lake trout.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen he's been
You
slaying
get
the
big
lake
ones up
trout
there?
lately. Yeah, he's been getting
Ooh.
some good lake trout lately. So
That's cool.
white whale in the house.
Oh, what's
Yo,
up?
what up, my brother?
Listen.
Heather, don't do that to me. Come on, girl.
Stop it. Stop it.
Come on, girl. We was heading off in the right direction, and now you want to start talking about these things. Come on. We got all right. Next
This is
one,
what
I
we
got.
need to talk more about.
Yeah, I'll go that way before I go to super small.
I've got you some baits made. I just need to get back and I'll ship them out to you.
Yeah, take your
So
time, bro. This one
I'll
is
get 'em. I'll get in
a
there.
mini 25 MD sexified
Okay.
chartreuse shad.
Oh,
It's
that's a
missing.
good bait right there.
Good color. So here's my question. Something like this. What are you throwing this on? You still gonna use a bait caster or are you use a spinning rod?
Oh yeah, totally bait caster.
How much
100%.
does the thing weigh?
Isn't that 3/8 of an ounce?
No, it's a
5/8.
quarter.
Oh yeah, you just throw
Size,
a regular
yeah, I
bait
get
caster.
this on my Daiwa.
Yeah, yeah, that's not too much of a
Dang,
problem
this
at
is
all.
actually I've never thrown one of these.
It's a good bait. I like them a lot. How deep does that one dive?
47.
Oh yeah,
Man, they get down for a smaller bait. This thing, I might have to start rocking this a little bit more, especially this
That'd be a
time
good
of
bait
year.
for you. It'd be a really good bait. Definitely a good one for like you can catch bluegill on those. Like I've caught bluegill, perch, or no, not sorry, perch, crappie on those. It's a really good bait. I like those a lot. Yeah.
So this is like it's a similar type of bait to what I started fishing with because my dad got me started on the Baby 1 Minus.
That's
That was
an awesome bait.
1 to 3 foot diver, just dragging it, and I would catch some good fish. I don't really remember too much of it, but
I mean, like crankbait's gonna catch you fish.
Yeah,
as long as you know what level the fish are in the water, you'll be able to catch them with the crankbait most of the time. It's just that getting that reaction strike out of them. But switching to like a silent one like that one is really important on pressured lakes because everyone's throwing ones with rattles in them.
Speaking of it, Crush 100 silent.
Look at that. Oh,
Nice.
That red color.
You didn't even mean to do that, buddy.
We're segueing perfectly.
Right? This thing looks nice, and it looks like it's going to get munched in the spring. Honestly,
sure. Right now,
I was going to say
red all year round. It doesn't really matter.
I was getting there. I'm starting to think this is the boiled crawfish.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to speak it into fruition. I can't wait till I give you guys my 6 cents discount code.
Whoa.
But
yeah, that's a good color.
This thing is sick. This is probably more up your alley. It's a slightly bigger, the 100.
It looks like a little, yeah.
It's a 100.
It's a pretty good size one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Nice and big.
Let's see. Let me make sure. Okay. That's swing.
Have you ever? Ooh, look
a
at
66.
That.
I think this is the first time.
The smaller one. Yeah.
This is a good box. Not gonna lie, this is a really good box.
Far,
this is a really box. I will fish crankbaits. Ow, did I cut myself? Oh yeah, 6 cents. I'll say that right now. If you don't like crankbaits or you're not really into fishing crankbaits, don't sign up for 6 cents.
Yeah.
Don't do it to yourself.
What is it, like 70% crankbaits?
Yeah.
Like
70% crankbaits, literally.
But honestly, if you lose a lot of them, it's a good sack, Or if you just want to get like a good sampling of 6 cents baits, get the sack for like 3 or 4 months. Oh, that's slightly clear.
And it's okay. I was just about to say
it has sparkle in it.
It's translucent.
Dang, that's a good. I need to get that color. Those are really good in grass. If you don't know, those are great.
Yeah, that's exactly what the L-shaped lip.
They just slide right through.
I don't know how, but it does come through this grass pretty well. Pretty nice. Sorry if I'm missing any questions.
It's a smaller size too, so I think that'll be good for you, especially like
hey, you got my boy Jason Emery in the building.
What's going on? That was an awesome stream. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
If you got time, check us out last week too. We had a good stream with Jason. Jason's a great dude. Makes amazing GBs.
Oh yeah. Go subscribe to him and follow his accounts.
And he's a good dude too. He's up for a challenge. So if you ever have a color that you like or want, hit him up. He'll probably try his best to make it for you.
Yeah.
So
awesome, dude. So Daniel T says he's got 90% of my crankbait fish on 6 cents cranks.
We're almost there.
And most of my fish have been, and most of my crankbait fish have been on Duo Real baits, OSP, and 6 Cents,
Mhm.
and the Depths of Oak, which Matt, who just joined in, hello Matt, he got me onto the Depths of Oak 1.2. Amazing bait,
Yeah,
absolutely amazing crankbait.
there he is.
What's
Yeah,
up?
what's up, brother? And then moving on, let me see. I'm gonna go with this quick. Some 5-aught stout. This way, yeah, 5-aught
Full
stout.
pack, full pack. Look
Yeah.
at that.
That's nice. They make
6
good,
Cents has good hooks. Yeah,
really good hooks. Really good hooks. And
I was very surprised. I wonder what factory they're using. I need to figure out what factory they're using.
I'll pull it out just because I want to show off stoutness. Like this hook is like straight up. You can, but at the end of the day, this is like the difference of this company's mostly Florida or like down south
Texas.
as opposed to
Yeah.
up by me.
See, that's like a normal like gauge hook I would use. Like I don't go
Yeah,
below
this
that.
is like a super
On
like to
soft
me. I'm like,
plastics
oh my
anyway.
god, this thing is like, this is a gaff.
That's not a gaff. You should try
Yeah.
the Dirty Jigs.
Like I understand
Storm
why.
Jig.
So
Yeah.
like my dad,
Like those are not going to bend out.
my dad is like, he always yells at me. He's like, "Oh, you horse your fish. You horse your fish. You don't need to horse your fish. Sharpen your hooks, sting them, and then let them and then play them." And I'm like, "Pops, I'm getting them in here," but he just is different,
There's different styles of fishing.
different style. But so they got those style hooks. I'll move
Definitely.
on.
The ones by Gamakatsu, these Superline hooks, those are my favorite. And I use mostly Gamakatsu hooks. Those are my favorite hooks of all time. Yeah. Definitely good ones.
Owners are
Owners are
Gamakatsu.
good too.
That's usually what I can find at the local shops around me. I'm not too picky when it comes to hooks.
Mhm.
Real quick, we got 17 in here and rolling. Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Hello? What's going on?
We got the whole gang in here.
Oh, sorry about that.
One of my
Those are
favorite.
amazing. I just got a pack of those.
Oh,
Absolutely amazing baits.
Jason, I was watching your video earlier. I am mad at you. You said you've never used these, bro?
I haven't used them until a month ago.
Come on. If you don't slap these in the back of a chatterbait, I'm going to beat you. Bro. Like,
they're good. They're really good.
It's my favorite chatterbait trailer. Hands down. And so, like, I'm trying to pull one out the pack. Here we go. Yeah.
They're really, those fins on the side. There's two little.
Look at this. The camera's doing me justice again, Brandon.
Here we go. You can see those little fins.
Yes. Oh, my boy's got some right there.
Yeah. So those are their stabilizer fins. Those are going to keep it stable in the water. So amazing.
So one of my favorite things about having this is a chatterbait trailer. So with the fluke, when you're reeling, when you pop it, it does the like.
Yeah, it does the.
So what I found is when you put this as a chatterbait trailer,
you can make it glide out.
It glides out and comes back, and then it comes back to wiggling again, and then this thing back here, I keep going the wrong way.
Yeah,
it just goes with it, and it's just nice.
So see, this is something I see a lot of people do, and then they're like, "All right, look, I'm holding this bait so still, all right," and they're holding it still, but they're like, "This thing's gonna have so much action in the water." But here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand is there's nothing pushing against the bait like right now. Like this is just the bait is supporting itself.
Yeah.
In the water, it's going to be supported. So the action is going to be completely different under the water.
Exactly. You're right.
Yeah. And I'm like, why has no one thought about this? Why are they all like, look how much action this thing's going to have? But there's no water, there's no force being applied to the actual bait right here. It's just the weight of the bait supporting itself.
Yeah.
I've always just seen that. It's always been
I'm like,
oh, that's a good color. It's a nice bluegill one.
Watermelon sunfish. What?
I like that. That bluegill.
What? Lake in there, bro. The eyes, the detail in the eyes. I love this. Is like my this is my
mean,
favorite. You got the forked belly, and then you slide the hook right up in there, and
Oh
this
yeah,
little thing right
that
here.
super line sitting right in this one.
Yeah, it's nice.
Here, you know what? I'll rig this one for you guys. That way y'all can see. All right, take the bait, put the hook in like this, hook it out through that little until it hits the belly slot.
Mm-hmm.
Slide it up there. Once it becomes to that point, you're gonna turn the hook and push the bait onto the eye, like so. You're gonna put the hook in there. You're gonna bend the bait and stick the hook through it, just like that right there. You're gonna just in between those two little fins, and you're gonna have a good hookup ratio, and the bait's gonna sit perfectly. So
And those are 5.2. They come in an 8-pack.
yeah,
The only thing. Oh yeah, durable. So you want to hear something crazy? The
Mhm.
tails on these are more tail. So the tails on this are more durable than the juggle. I get my juggle tail taken more than I get. I don't think I've ever. I'm not gonna
Do you
say
think
never.
it's because it's a smaller bait and they're just
Probably.
I don't know.
It's just less material. But when I've been fishing the juggle on the back of a chatterbait a lot, and they take the tail off that, but with this, for some reason, they don't. And then another thing I noticed with this bait too is that bigger profile. I know,
Mhm.
like I know, it's like it's almost contradicts the what a bigger bait would do, but
Mhm.
they seem to get all of it. Like I
It
don't,
could be just that your fish want a bigger meal. They want
yeah,
more food
that's what maybe that's
against the
what it is.
energy that they're
Because I noticed when
expending.
we flush, I always get them like deep in the cheek,
Mhm.
and then like the tail is like sometimes someone swallowed already, or you know. But
Yeah. Another thing that I really wish all the companies do with their like flukes and swim baits is do the thing that Megabass does. This is why I like Megabass and JDM. They put so much thought into it. This top color right here has no salt. Belly color has salt. So all you need to do is rig that bait on this hook right here, and it swims perfectly straight.
yeah,
It doesn't like do this.
you were telling me about that.
It's
You
so
were telling me
smart.
about that. That's crafty.
You know,
That's some
I'm
that's some good thought into that. I like that.
and then they've got the eyes on there and the stabilizer fins. They do this stuff. They know they try to create a good product, you know. So that's what I like about them. But Sixth Sense does some amazing stuff too. I mean, I'm not knocking them. Great stuff. They just need to put make more thought into it, and it'd make it even better, you know.
Last, but definitely not least, get the band ready for this one.
This is my favorite out of all of them. Purple crappie. Or would you even call that like a purple crappie? Is that like a bass color?
It's called Good Luck
Crazy.
Charm.
Okay.
And this is the new Flat Finesse F4 half ounce, 4 to 6 feet, 2.5 inch.
It's an awesome bait with the weight transfer system.
Is that like a one knocker, and then you can hear like the weight transfer?
There's a few little BBs in there, and then there's
that thing's nice. Circuit board
it's
lip.
an awesome bait.
But yeah, I feel like
quality hardware on there too, and lots of detail. And the
you
colors.
see like that purple shimmy?
This is an exclusive color too. So
yeah,
you only get this from the SAC.
Yeah, you can't get this.
Oh, look at that purple on the top. Is there flake in that?
I
can't tell.
Yes, barely. Yeah, some like green and blue flake.
So like a June bug on top.
And yeah, I don't think the camera's going to show the justice, but it's like a purple, and then down the straight middle is like a black line. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. They knock out of the park with that color. I like how they did the purple crappie pattern on there, but then put like a white over it to make it mute. Like really cool.
Hold
That's
on.
so cool.
When I turn down, there we go. And you guys can probably see it better. I can't see it better because I just turned the darkness, the brightness on my screen down. But that lets
It
you
is that
guys.
slight kind of watermelon color on the back. Super
Yeah,
cool.
it's like the orange belly
Oh yeah.
target. It's this thing is just sick.
It's awesome. Eric at UFO did a pattern very similar to that, where it's a bluegill pattern, but then he just sprayed white on the belly and continued it up on the bait, so you can still see the bluegill pattern, but it's white at the same time. Really cool. I'm gonna definitely paint one of those soon. That would be, but that color right there is. This is why you get the 6 cent sack.
Yeah, they gave you and I'll say it. You know, last year it got a little stale.
Yes,
I've had it for what, almost 2 years now, I think. But last year it got a little stale, and then they put out a message to the fans and were like, "Hey, starting February, we're gonna turn it up, and we're gonna get you guys some good stuff." And I think that's when they released the juggle, and they gave us the juggle first before anyone else. But
which is really smart. I think that's definitely a good way of marketing, I guess.
I gotta remember this thing is touchscreen. I just swiped away. But
there's no other soft plastics.
No, that's it. But just that's what I wanted. That's where I was going with, just for perspective. Like,
so let's add this together.
Yeah,
I'll get my calculator here. This should be like everything. So
I don't know the exact price. I don't know
F4 is 10. So
I'm 10. I'm pretty sure this is 10. This is $9.99.
Yes, it is. I'm fact checking on the website too.
That I like know.
So,
I want to say 10. The Thud's like $7.99.
The Thud is 8.
That is $8.99. Okay. Well, the
Swank
is 10.
I think that's. Let's see here. I'll get this up. We'll get it running. That's a shallow crank, right? I think that would be
5 hyper jerks. What's a hyper jerk?
See the Swank, and that is $10.
See, that's what I was thinking the same thing, Matt. Because that's where I'm at too. Because I don't think, other than the soft plastics, when I get multiples of them, I haven't thrown any of the exclusive colors.
So you're at like $48 with that sack.
48.
So you're getting your money back. 100%.
Oh yeah, easy.
You're getting your money back with that sack.
Easy. So you're up 10, almost maybe close to $15. 10. I'll take that.
Yeah, and you're getting baits that nobody else has.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's the kicker for me, is the fact that
yes.
you get stuff that no one else has. You can't get this stuff anywhere else.
Yep, unless you have someone else paint it. But are you going to get one of those Casey's Customs? Are you going to buy one? Come on, who doesn't want to pay $300 for a crankbait? That's plastic.
I don't have it like that. I got no problem saying it. I don't have it like that.
I really wanted that bass colored one that he did. It was I think it was the draw or the trace, but he did one like a largemouth bass. Oh yeah, it's still here. It's got 2 hours left. $400.
Yeah, no.
Golly, it's crazy.
Because I mean, there's a certain point where it gets to where I'm like, so I could buy a Metanium. I could buy a Metanium.
Yeah.
Or I could buy a Zillion. You know, it's like, or I can buy one
really nice combo
with a nice color on it. And then you go to the lake, you throw it, and you get it stuck and lost it. I think I lost a red eye shad. I lost a red eye shad at the reservoir. 8 casts in, fresh out the box. So I was lucky because it was the red eye shad that was in the Monster Bass influencer boxes. So they were pretty much all the same standard colors. So it was that like olive shad. So I got 3 of them because I got 4 of those boxes. So I wasn't like pissed. But at the same time, it's
still you're losing money.
It's still $7 lure. You're still like
exactly.
So that's a KC custom. Nothing against KC. No, that's my boy.
He does some awesome work. Well, he paints all those patterns, by the way. Like he paints them and then he sends them off to the place.
And then he sends them out again. They reproduce it. Yeah.
So he's painted every single one of those, and then he just sends it away and is like, all right, paint this on all these baits. So
he's the man. Don't get me wrong. Just me personally, I can't pay $400.
Yeah.
For one
Same here. Yeah.
Not
I mean,
yet.
especially if it's only worth $30. When I could take that $30 lure and paint it myself in that
see?
exact same pattern.
There you go. There you
Man.
go. That's cool right there. I'd rather do that and be like, oh look, there's my PB. There's a
Yeah,
replication of my PB than
for
buy
sure.
one lure. And once again, I love them to death. I love them. But they're crankbaits. Like
Yeah.
you lose crankbaits. That's what you do.
Yep.
That is what
It's a
you do.
tool. Sometimes they break, sometimes you lose them. You know,
That's it.
it's just it. So, worst lure that broke off before by Dave Jolly is an S-Wave for 168. So, that's only like an $18 lure, which still hurts like crazy. But I mean, it just happens, you know. If you have to go out with the intent that you've already lost the lure, and that makes
Yeah.
you put it into every single place.
Yeah. You
And
can't be
makes
afraid
you
to lose
know,
it.
Exactly.
Can't be afraid
Exactly.
to lose it.
That's how I lost a K9. I just got it, and I lost it. So, yeah.
I'm the worst. I act like I have a million of them, and I don't. I just throw it in there. I literally watch myself sail. Like I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get it under this tree, right into the tree. I'm like,
So, you know, I know some of you guys know Tim Maynard. He has figured out a way how to skip crankbaits. If you've ever tried to skip a regular bait, it's difficult,
Really?
but once you get it, you know how to do it. Skipping a crankbait is entirely, you need an entire new setup for that. It's crazy.
that's
But it's
crazy.
really cool. It's like really cool. But I mean, most people are like, well, heck, you can't skip a crankbait like that. It's got the hooks, it's got the bill, it'll catch water, but he does it. It's
I mean, you could do
pretty
anything
interesting.
you put your mind to.
Yeah. You just got to figure out. Oh,
Lost the jackhammer when I first.
yeah, that's never fun.
That's not fun.
But here's the hard thing: is jackhammers, they snag so easily.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping this bait is for. I'm going to use this bait in like hardcover, and then I'll use my
Yeah.
jackhammer in like weeds.
I told you
and
about the
grass.
slobber knocker. I threw it at a tree twice.
Yeah,
and slow rolled it. If you do that with a jackhammer, it's gone.
it's
Gone.
well, if it gets in like a radius of this much of a log, it's going to go.
You have one in your hand right now.
Yes,
hold the
I have a
blade.
jackhammer.
Yeah. So you have both?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So take the jackhammer, hold the blade, and then like rotate the jig. You see how much play is in there? Do the same thing with the slobber knocker now. That's why it doesn't get snagged.
There's like almost
that play is not there. A jackhammer, unfortunately, it's like riding like this. It goes almost like this, sideways. It's like literally like almost all the way over, and that's what allows that hook to come over and hook into something.
Yeah,
because it's literally like this, and it'll come.
Like this, and it just rolls like that.
Yeah, yep, right there. You're done. Yeah. You're done.
Yeah.
Because then, especially when you knock it off wood to get that contact, the first thing it does is when you slows down, it goes, So if there's any type of branch or anything right next to it, bye-bye.
There's a JDM chatterbait that comes with a wire harness on it, and you can attach it here. And what it is, it's basically these two wire forms that come around the chatterbait, and it makes it so it sits on top of the wood on those two wire forms instead of actually making the bait sit there.
Wow.
It's really cool. I haven't messed with it yet, but I'm thinking maybe I could just squeeze that eye and make it so it doesn't have as much play. I wonder if that would work. I wonder.
See that? I don't have the stones to do it on a jackhammer because it costs too much.
I'll do it right now. Here.
He goes, I'll do it right now.
All right. Pliers. Let's see.
Don't ruin a jackhammer. Full send.
I don't really care. It'll be okay. I'll be able to fix it.
Well, you are a bait maker.
It reduced the play a little bit. I don't know. We'll try it and see.
There you go.
That's got my brain thinking now. I'm wondering.
I'm telling you, that's the biggest difference between the slobber knocker and the jackhammer. is because that with that blade being inside the head and it comes out around, there's more meat that the blade has to essentially, with it going through the head, it has to go around. Yeah. And then it doesn't give it that play.
So we'll see I'll let you guys know next stream if that actually makes a difference. Or maybe I'll come out with a mod where I don't know. That's interesting. I wonder. It's got my brain thinking. I've got an idea. I'll figure it out. So be cool if we could figure out how to make it so it doesn't snag as easy. Hey, what's up, Richard? We should do like a bait mod video. We should do that, or a live stream. I'll bring in the electric drill, and we'll drill a few holes in baits.
Yeah.
And I'll show you guys how to add weight, take out weight to make them work different.
So my dad is big on putting either rattles and stuff that doesn't have rattles, or like putting like styrofoam and stuff to make it float more and float up faster. I'm like, you're a nut. He's drilling into new baits. Yeah, I don't get down with all that.
It's fun though. I enjoy it.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I can honestly, like, I got what's today's date?
I'll tell you how to file down the bill on the Crush 100 to give it a different action. We'll do a live stream. I promise you, we'll do a live stream. I'll show you how to file it down.
I think I caught my last fish last year, the second week of November. So I got essentially like 2 weeks of fishing. In my eyes, like, I'm still good. There's going to be that warm day late November that I'm still going to go, but I'm getting there. I'm kind of like, I'm accepting it now. It's sad.
Sorry.
This literally, this right here is what's going to get me through the winter. I got another video.
Plenty of time to make videos and mess around with baits.
See, but that's the thing. Like, I think I got one video after this one.
Tell your boss that you want all the vacation time for the next 2 weeks.
Can't even do it. I have a wedding. And then I have 2 weddings next month. So even if I wanted to, I couldn't even do it.
Man.
I have to take off the weekend for 2 weddings. They're going to shoot me.
Man.
Yeah.
That's pretty horrible. Well, you need to take your vacation down here.
We made it.
Down here. Hey, look at that.
We made it.
Ban him. Where's our mod? Matt, I think you're our mod.
I got it.
Ban him. Look at that. We've actually made it.
That's crazy.
Actually, yeah. Well, we got 22 people watching. It's really surprising.
Not out. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Thank you guys so
Questions,
much.
comments. Let me know.
Yes.
Any questions?
I've got baits here. I've got pliers.
Yeah.
Anyone wants to see me? Anyone wants to see me mess with something?
Hook yourself with one of those Stout Gap hooks right now.
Here it goes, guys. All right, listen, if we can get this video to 50 likes, I will stab this hook into my hand. All right, at the end of the stream.
I'll do it.
If we get it to 50 likes, but we have to get it to 50 likes. I promise you.
I'll bend the barb down, and I'll do it.
All right. I'm not bending the barb down.
No, I'm not doing it.
That's it. If we get this video to 50 likes.
Down. Yeah, you're young. You're young.
I'll get it out. I got these. I have braids. I'm good.
Yank. Yank.
Yeah. So, get 50 likes. I'll do it. So
no, I don't do mods too much. Daniel T.
So, what are you thinking for what are some new techniques that you want to learn going into 2023?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was reading that.
Oh, sorry.
Go back. What's your question?
Did you see that YouTube interest? Yes.
I didn't know you could do that.
Cool.
I like do that for this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, probably just tag my name in there.
Yeah, but see, does that work through StreamYard, or I got to go? I got to do it.
You got to go back through. So yeah, you can do that.
Thank you, Jason.
Well,
I'm telling you, bending the barb down, it probably would just sting. But
honestly,
the barb in, no.
Honestly, if it I mean, I've had them in my hand a few times before. It hurts more when you know it's going to happen. When you
Yes,
don't know it's going to happen, sometimes you
it
don't
doesn't
even
really
feel it.
hurt.
Like
So
you
I
go back for
remember
a
one
cast and you
time
hook your cat.
I thought I had a tank on a Ned rig, and I don't know what I was doing, but I like, oh, you know what? No, I got stuck, and I went to break it off,
Oh,
and I'm like, start walking away,
oh,
and it came, and like something told me like the bait that the line didn't snap, and I was like, oh, is it gonna? And the bait was right there, and I was just like, oh,
oh yes.
and I blocked it, and I just didn't hear it hit the ground. Like I just heard, and I was like, why did it not hit the ground? Oh, it's in my hand, like
Oh
like
man,
right here.
was that with a jig or like a
No, it
Texas
was a
rig or
Ned
something?
rig.
Really?
It
Ned
was a Ned
rigs?
rig,
I'm telling you, Ned rigs
right
are
in the
not good.
meat. I was just like, I started bleeding pretty bad too. My boy looks over at
Oh,
me, he's like, yo. I was like, yeah, I need you to pull this out. He was like, you serious? I'm like, yes, just hurry up. Just do it. Just go. Just go. And he just, and then like I remember, like, sorry if anyone's squeamish, but he popped it out and I just watched the blood fall. I was like, yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go. It was just boop, and then it just like came out, it just started leaking. I
probably
was
hit
like,
a vein
yep,
or something.
time to go.
Yeah.
But
I
what
think
was your
triple hooks are
question?
the worst.
Sorry, what was your question? You said something about
What are
2023.
some techniques and baits you want to try out in 2023 that you want to get better at or try out that you've never used? Like just pick three.
I feel like I need to get better with top water other than a frog.
Okay.
I didn't catch
I think I could
anything.
live with just fishing a frog as a topwater though.
Yeah, I
I mean,
could.
not a whopper plopper. You
Yeah,
know?
but I haven't caught anything on a whopper plopper either. Style bait, Chapo, nothing.
Hmm.
I haven't caught anything on that. I caught
Chapo
a
is
bluegill.
amazing. Some of it's just actually like where you live and the fish that you're targeting. You know, sometimes it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's just like the fish just don't bite. Like some certain lakes, the Sergeant Lipless does not do
Yeah,
very
I want to
good.
get better.
Some lakes,
I really okay. Here
the
we
rattle
go.
trap
Two
does
simple
better.
things. I got two simple. I got simple ones. Ned rig, shaky red. Don't
Okay.
catch it at all.
Okay.
I went out with the
Let's
6
figure
cent
out
net
why.
fry, and I
Let's
had it
figure
out.
out why.
I
Let's
know.
do some thinking. All right. Why does it not work for you? So, what is it doing in the water, you think? What are you have like? Do you see how it's working? Let's see if we
So
can figure this out. I
I've
really want to
literally,
figure it.
and this is the craziest thing. I cast it down the bank to where I can see it, and I'll drag it back to me to watch because I wanted
Okay.
to see how the action is. So I've done it. I do specifically the last time we went out. I did the swim, the bounce. Oh, you guys can't see my hand. I did that. I'm down here on the table, like
It's like a conversation.
I did the bounce, like the quick bounce, almost like a swim.
Hmm.
I did drag, and I only popped it like when I got stuck on something.
Hmm.
Um, I did the pop where you just bounce it, let it sit,
Okay.
bounce it, let it sit. I did the quick one,
So,
two, three, let it stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, ding, 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 let it stop. I let it sit, let it marinate for a whole text conversation.
so do you think? All right, I'm just thinking here. Right, you fish a jig. You had a lot of success on a jig. All right, is the rate of fall on that worm the same as your jig?
No, it's
Is
way
it
slower.
faster? It's way
Way
slower. So maybe you're getting reaction bites with the jig
well,
that you're not getting with the worm because it's
yeah.
going slower. It's giving the fish more time to
Because I
look
know
at it.
my jigs are usually 3/8 of an ounce with
And then
the
you add the
trailer.
trailer on there. So
Yeah,
probably half an ounce, right?
yeah. And then my Ned rigs are a quarter or less. I think they're
Okay.
quarters.
So
I
maybe it's
think
just the rate of
honestly,
fall.
yeah, I think because I used the black and blue one or the one from Jason.
Hmm. Okay. It might be the rate of fall. It could be also how the bait is being presented. Like, are you working the bait as same as you're working the jig?
I've done that.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I'm trying
It
to.
could be just your fish. Maybe they see
I
the
think they
shaky
don't
head
like it.
so much. It could be that they see that bait so often.
See,
Because
but
you're
I
up
never
north.
see anyone throwing it though.
Well, it doesn't mean they're not throwing it. They could
True.
have, like, you have Thursdays off, right?
Yeah.
Thursdays
Yeah.
are your off day. Well, some people might have Saturdays. Some people might have Mondays off. You never know because you're only out that one day usually. So
Yeah. I went slow. I did it all. Somebody solved my Ned rig problem. I just think they don't want it. That's what I
is it
think.
sinking too much into the mud?
No.
Because that's my problem with
Or is
it.
it a reservoir?
I don't
Reservoir
really
with a
know.
rock bottom. I could feel it the whole way. I could feel it the whole way. I was feeling it. And I was like, oh, there's a rock pile. Let me let it sit. I'd bounce it up over the rock pile. Ding, 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 ding. And then it would drop again. And I'd be like, damn, okay. That was like 3 or 4 rocks. But let it sit. There's got to be something around there. Nothing. Honestly, so I mean, I think where I was at last time, I think there were no fish in that area.
And that's
So,
where the electronics could come into play,
yes,
like we were
I think
talking
that,
before.
the Tyler Berger thing that he just posted, the 80-20, 80% of the fish are in 20% of the water. I think that's I think that's huge,
Yeah, for sure.
especially for bank anglers. And I think that's something that bank anglers will struggle with until the end of time. It's
Because
just
they can't get to all the places. They can only get to certain parts.
And so that's another interesting thing. You ever notice like a kayak angler has a bad day and they're like, oh, it was a slow day, caught like 1 or 2. Yeah, it was real rough. Like, not saying that they're better, but you don't really hear about kayak anglers skunking because they have the ability. They like, oh, I didn't get a limit. I didn't get a limit. Oh, I only caught 2 or 3. I didn't get a limit. They don't really skunk because they can go around. And it's like if you go around the whole lake and you hit the desirable areas, there's bound to be a fish there. Catching 5 fish is a whole different skill. But catching 1, you can throw to the higher percentage areas and get 1.
But I think that there's pros and cons to both bank fishing and fishing from the actual water itself. Because I've had days where I've had better success and I've actually hopped off the boat to get at a different angle and cast those fish differently. So, I mean, there's times and places where I think you should definitely be doing both. Yeah, it's just the way you like to fish too. Sometimes it's like, just sometimes you like to fish out of the boat and everybody else fishes out of the boat, or somebody else fishes from the bank and they have a better chance of catching that fish because those fish keep on seeing the lures presented at the same angle over and over and over and over again. And then you throw it at a different angle and they're like, oh, we've never seen it come from this angle. Because
what's his name? Edwin Evers, one of his latest videos too, where he said the same thing about how he was fishing one angle. And he said, I'm pretty sure he said he went through the area, came back the other way, and then he started getting bites because he was throwing it the other way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, Mike Christian, I was using yeah, look at that. It's right here.
Is it in the copper truce color? Yes.
Sharp deuce. This is exactly what I was using. I stretched it out. You get some of the salt out of it. So you get a little bit more action when it's sitting still. I don't know if I think everybody knows that, right? If you stretch out, they'll get a little bit more.
I never really mess with it.
Instead of like, I guess this side it didn't stretch out. Yeah, there you go.
I can see a difference, definitely.
And then this one, when you stretch the salt out of it, it gets a little more limbery, a little bit more life. But I don't know. I'm not a Ned rig nerd.
All interesting things. All interesting talk. So
put it on a
finesse. Your shaky head or your 2. Would you have a 3rd? Yeah.
That's interesting.
Oh, the top water.
Yes, I guess top
Okay.
water. I guess this year was an off year though. Like I haven't caught a jigfish in a really long time. That's like real rare for me. It's
But you
weird.
caught an 8-pounder on a frog. I mean, what can get much better than that?
That's the best thing I
It
have.
was,
I
yeah,
can still
very
hear
true,
it.
Jason.
I could still hear it. That is, yeah. I was looking. I saw that. I was sorry. I was thinking about my 8.5. I can hear it. You sound like so. Like that's what made me fish that lake. The first time I went there, there's like a spot where you walk around a corner and you can't see the lake.
Hmm.
And there's like some really high reeds in the summertime, and I was coming around that corner, and it sounded like somebody threw a rock in the water. So I'm like, God dang, they really got some kids over here throwing some
Some
boulders
riffraff.
in the water like that. What the hell's going on? They got to relax. I'm trying to catch some fish. Sound like old man Jenkins, you know what I'm saying?
Old man
So
Randy, get off my
yeah,
lawn.
get off my lawn. So I go around the corner and I look, and there's no one there. Like, what the hell? What the hell? So I'm like, damn, I'm like, yo, a bird just fell out the sky or something. Like,
This guy's
and
falling.
sure enough, I'm fishing, and then I see like,
A blue heron come up from the sky and smack.
yeah, right. I wish I see like I saw it, and like you know how when you see like the bass blow up, like they're trying to get something. It's like almost like a shark.
Hmm. Like a shark and a seal.
I see that, and I'm like, da. Was that a fish? And then yeah, like a week later, I think I caught like a solid like I caught like 2 3 pounders, and then like a week later, I went up there, 2 rods, no scale, less than an hour to fish, out of work. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna run over here real quick. You know, I don't have time. I literally ran maybe like 10 or 15 casts in. I caught an 8.5. That was fun.
That's awesome. That's the
Eight
best.
and a half one. It sounded like yeah, toilet bowl flushed.
Oh yeah.
Baboosh! I was like, I pull. That's the only time I've ever paused on a I don't pause on my frog catches. That was the only
Really?
time I paused because I was so scared. I don't do like the dramatic pause. I should say
Oh, the
like
1, 2, 3.
yeah, exactly. I do like a hit it. Okay, like I watch him hit
Mhm.
it and makes like I try to look to see where the lure is, and if I can't see the lure, I'm setting it
Mhm.
because
Do you ever
usually
do like
yeah.
the double hook set like the guys on the Delta on them? Have you ever heard of that?
One reel, and then set it again.
So like in the Delta, they have such thick grass sometimes, or the fish sometimes are like
Yeah,
13, 14 pounds. So what they do is they're fishing with the big frogs or sometimes with a jig or whatever, and they reel down on them, whack them. And these guys are using like a 7.6 extra
yeah.
heavy fast action. So they whack on them and then whack on them again. And sometimes they do it on this side and then this side. So it ensures that the frog gets in there properly. It's really interesting. I've never tried it myself, but I'm definitely going to experiment with it. Like
So it's a
hopefully
one.
this November.
That's nuts. That's
Yeah,
nuts.
but you only do it with like jig hook baits or like frogs. Like you can't really do it with like treble hook baits because it's treble hooks. You're not whacking on them.
So, little Tommy, question, and anybody else in here too. You guys think that open hook makes a difference? Because I've never fished an open hook Ned rig. I think there's
I
too
don't
much
know.
grass and stuff where I'm at. Um, okay.
Are we talking Ned rigs or like baits in general? Like jig hook baits in general.
I don't really. I mean, spinnerbait, chatterbait is like the only thing I throw an open hook on. The jig, I got a wee guard. You
Mhm.
know, I don't really do the. I just don't really do open hooks. Oh,
I
baby.
mean, like like with a Ned rig, I don't fish it enough. So
I do have
I only
standing.
use like the EWG ones that Jason Emery sent me. Those are the
Yeah.
only ones I use. Those are the only ones I own, actually.
Well, the ones you
and they're
own, I
more or
was
less
gonna say.
shaky heads.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think the only really thing I fish open hook is probably a Huddleston. I don't really fish anything else that has one hook in it that's not weedless, honestly.
That sounds
Because I
nice.
mean, oh, you know what? I fish these jig heads, but that's
Yeah.
it. But these are very, very specific. Like I'm not fishing from the bank with these because these can get snagged. in a
Yeah.
heartbeat,
110%.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. They're weird. I think you got those from Steve. I think Matt. I think you got those from Steve. I'm not sure though. But I've never tried spoons in the winter. I've only tried like a flutter spoon in the summer, and that's like very conditional. Like you throw it at this time, that's it.
Yeah.
But those are from like a big old.
Most water doesn't get cold enough for you to have to throw a spoon. You can still like in your dead of winter, you can throw a
spinnerbait. Top water. I can throw a frog all year round. I mean,
oh my god,
the grass is not there, but you can throw it. I mean,
that's nuts.
Yeah,
you should make that video, catching a bass on a frog in December.
I'll do it. Why not?
You'll probably get a bunch.
Just for sure, I'll be one of the only people throwing frogs in December. A whopper plopper is really good in the winter, though. Really, really good. Yeah.
You know what's really good in the winter? Hair jigs, because you're ice fishing. I just said that to my boy. Was like, "Yo, you got to get an ice fishing combo," and I was like, "No,
not happening."
No, because then I'm giving in.
You really need to come down here. There's plenty of car dealerships you'll be able to work at. They're always hiring. You need to live down here. That way you fish frogs all year round. We can go fishing. We do collaboration videos.
That'd be sick.
Honestly, it would be really good. There's a brand new apartment complex.
There it is. Built.
Brand new. Yeah, there you go. Chickamauga, Tennessee.
That's Tennessee?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what's actually weird? I think is Chickamauga the one that's like, I don't understand how y'all call it. Oh, I found that picture I was looking for earlier too. So I have the thumbnail made. I made this like a week ago. So I'm good to go, but I'm lazy.
Nice.
Chickamauga, the one that's, hold on, I think I looked it up and it's like,
it's a really good lake. It's tough now.
How is that a lake? That is a river.
It's a part of the TVA system, which is the Tennessee River system. So it does fluctuate, and it does have the dam, and it does it's technically a lake. So, but it's still a part of the Tennessee River. Like the Tennessee River flows through it.
There you go. You can kind of see it right there.
Yeah, it's actually really big. Like I've seen it in person. It's big.
Can you see from one side to the other?
In certain parts, yes.
So wait, there's certain
parts that you can't see because of how long it is, but there's most of it you can see the other side.
Okay, I think I see the spot. But
there's some deep areas, really deep.
Oh no, I can imagine, but it's just crazy to me. So all this up that's just a part of the TVA, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What river is that?
The Tennessee River. There's some big.
I'm just following it right now. I'm in Virginia. Oh no,
this is the new segment. Follow the river.
Yeah, right. My geography is terrible, so no. But I pretty much just looked up Chickamauga, and I was like, oh, I just was looking up all these lakes that I hear everyone talking about. I'm like, oh wow, that's not really a lake. It's like a river, kind of. A thick river.
Yeah.
A girthy river. Everybody take a drink. That's
All
what
right, later,
that's
white whale. See you later.
well. Take it easy. But yeah, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of really cool like fisheries that I want to hit eventually, but I'm hoping to make it to ICAST this year. Fish down there. So usually, like in Florida in July, it's like really hot and the fish just kind of shut down, just get all lethargic.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard then. But
see, so I heard that's the only thing about down south is you guys gotta get. I mean,
our hot month is like the winter.
Yeah, you get like the dog days where it's like okay for
it's like a couple of weeks where it's just like you can't catch anything.
Yeah,
unless you do the exact right thing they want.
See, but at the end of the day, I'll take that.
For sure. Yeah, because you can still fish, It's not like 3 feet of ice.
What's up, Joel?
Hey, what's up?
Next Sunday, Joel. How you doing? Yes, sir. We just did that unboxing. Go back and watch. Got some things.
Super cool stuff. It is sad. The Mississippi River are you talking about how it got overrun with the carp?
Yeah, I would love to do that.
Oh yeah, for sure, Jason. It'd be awesome. There's some cool tackle shops up there. Muskie. Muskie.
Wait, my geography is so terrible.
Lake Erie's one of the Great Lakes.
Yeah. I'm trying to just figure out which one.
It's the deepest of all of them, but it has huge muskie in it. Really, really big ones. That's what I want to go after. It'd be really cool. Would make it even better.
Ontario. Oh, okay. I think I was going to say Lake Erie does touch New York. Yeah.
How far away? It's
yeah. Oh my God, it's so far from me though.
It's one of the glacier lakes. It's huge.
Like Buffalo.
Yeah.
It's literally Buffalo. Hold on, I'll do it right now. It's gonna be like 8 hours. Oh no, 6 hours and 4 minutes away from me right now.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
It's definitely an interesting lake. It's like an ocean. It's like so big. Like you have to have a very specialized boat, I'm sure, to cut.
I can almost drive to you faster than I drive down there. Like drive, I could. So I mean, I live in New Jersey now, but I live like 10 minutes from the New York border. So like, I would be in the same state for 6 hours. Or if I drive down south to Georgia, I think it's like. Aren't you in Georgia?
Yeah.
Directions to Georgia. Choose a starting point. Home.
Oh, Frank says it's the shallowest. Okay, my bad. Frank is the person that knows the most about these lakes. Oh yeah, then we could go to the place where the lead were in the fish with the tournament.
14 hours to get to.
That's not bad. I mean, it's like a long ways away still, but it's really good fishing.
The next one, I'm happy, man. In overtime, let's go.
Let's go. Have a chance at a 15-pounder. Why not?
That sucks.
Yeah.
See, that's worse than where I'm at, because where I'm at, you can ice fish. So, I mean, I don't.
That's pretty bad.
I don't.
I'm sure the rivers are fine though.
Yeah, but I feel like it's just. Actually, I mean, I think I want to say that I've seen the Hudson freeze over. I want to, but I don't know if that's true.
I'm not going on any ice.
Okay, yeah, no,
for sure.
I've seen like the first like 20 feet of the Hudson, but not out in the middle. I've never seen it freeze straight over. No.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going on any sort of ice. That would be a little too much for
me. One of my good friends that works in my dealership, his brother lives right across the street from a lake, and he takes a big boulder and throws it. He's my size, so he's like 6'5", 2 something. So he takes a boulder, throws it out on the ice, and if it skips, then he knows he's good to go.
Well, that's a smart way of doing it, I think.
Oh, the Canadians fact checking you.
Yeah, he
Nobody
is.
cares, Frank. It's from Canada. Nobody knows nothing about Canada. Frank, you don't even know what you're talking about. Oh man. Thanks, Mike. You're the man. I'm gonna come find you.
He's gonna come find you.
Yep. And I mean that in the best way possible.
I think that would be fun though, like a group kind of deal. Like maybe we can meet at like the gathering at Swimbait Universe does.
Yes.
That would be really cool. Because then
So
you can fish the
that's
tournament.
what I was
and all
talking.
that.
We were talking in the chat, our fishing group. That spot I went to yesterday is like an hour away from who was that? Was that Adam?
Adam Odin or Adam?
I think
The other
Adam.
Adam.
Who's the older one?
I know Adam Odin's in Florida, so I'm pretty sure that's not
Okay, so it's the other one.
Yeah.
But I think that
Adam
spot.
and Adam too.
Yeah, there was an hour for me and it was an hour for Matt. So that place might be a nice little middle
Yeah.
ground where we might be able to meet. But I didn't catch
maybe
it.
not middle ground for us down here. I think Virginia would definitely be. I
Yeah,
think that's the most middle ground, and that's where the gathering is. So I mean, there's a
Yeah.
tournament going on there, and you can meet in July, so the water's not too hot and it's not too cold.
I
There's a
mean, I'd
tournament,
rather go earlier.
big
If
baits.
you ask me.
You know,
I'm down to go nice and early so I can get a break from the cold. Like March. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I used to live in Virginia, and my
Okay.
friend, my boy DJ, he hit me up February with like a 5-6 pounder, and I'm just like,
oh man,
still got ice. You know, I can't. I got no shot of
Yeah.
going out for like another month. Crazy,
man, that's pretty crazy.
crazy. But
Yeah.
I am going to do some ice fishing this year.
Man.
Like I said, the guy from my dealership, he's big on it. He loves it. Like, it's crazy. So like, he won't go regular bass fishing with me.
Really?
I'm like, bro, like, come on. And he's like, no, it's not the same. He fishes for walleye. He'll fish for. I mean, he's like, I don't mean to catch smallmouth, but I do.
hmm
But
Does he fish for him to eat him, or is he just
yeah, he eats
fishing
them.
them?
He eats them.
Okay, nice.
And he loves going to, obviously, they love fishing for perch. They go up to limitless on perch. So I'm like,
So
geez.
let's talk about kayaks and electronics. I know you've got your kayak. Do you have it currently at your residence, and do you have your electronics hooked up to it at the moment?
No.
Okay.
And I do have the electronics, though. I got to hook it up.
So are you planning on taking that out before it ices over?
No, probably not. I probably get to that over the winter.
Are you going to like deck it out with all kinds of cool stuff over the winter?
I don't know. We'll see.
And then get everything.
Depends on how many cars I can sell.
Yeah. You better start putting the chains on the tires. That'll add an extra little
If I
bonus
can,
there.
if I can get, if I can
Get a
make
lot of
it
four wheels.
much better, because usually it's slow. So like, it picks up November, December, but it picks up, and then it's also the holidays. So it's like you guys spend all your extra money on presents and stuff like that, and taking care of the family, which I don't mind at all. It's just a reality. So then after that, after I get through the holidays, we'll see, because then usually it slows down in January, February.
Mhm.
So nobody buys anything in January, February.
Yeah.
Dave,
Nice.
I sell Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. If you need
In that
something,
specific order.
yeah.
It's always that order every single time.
Well, actually, it's not. So it doesn't make
really?
sense. So my old owner, I've been through the second owner at my dealership. It was Rockland, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram.
Hmm.
And I
And then
did.
you have to change it, didn't
I
you?
never thought about it at all. And the new owner came in and he goes, "Yeah, it's in alphabetical order. Why would it not be?" And I was like, "Oh!" I was like, "Wow!" I was like,
Smart.
so
Now, when are you going to become the manager there? Then you can have extra time.
I'll make those decisions. I'm not big dog yet. If I could answer that, I would say tomorrow, but
Yeah.
I don't answer that question yet. Subaru's near Atlanta. It's not bad. It's not a bad business. Hours, a lot of hours. Don Tolliver. I'm gonna Google him. We need an off the rails counter like the Burley Boys. I forgot how to Google stuff now. Excuse me. Why can I not hear anything? Did I mute something? Oh. Are you muted? No, I think you're muted. Unmute? Can't unmute because you muted yourself.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
Okay.
It went quiet for a second. I was like, what the hell's going on here? There you go.
There we go. Okay. Got it back.
There it is.
So, do you have any cool tackle orders coming in?
No, so I'm not ordering anything until Black Friday. I do kind of look, I guess it's, you know what it is? It's the hat. It's the hat. And I got my hair colored. So I'll take that. That's fine.
So I have some really cool big baits coming in and some regular size baits. So that's going to be all I'm ordering before Black Friday. So Black Friday, I might put in an order for like some line and maybe some baits. Like I'm thinking of some bait wraps. If Swim Bait Underground does like a sale on the bait wraps, I'm definitely going to grab a few of those, like maybe one or two, because I have a problem with storing my baits whenever they're in a boat because I keep them in like this big plastic container and the hooks get all tangled. So I'm thinking about getting a Swim Bait Underground.
One good thing to do going into Black Friday is organize your shopping. I know it sounds crazy, but like go through your stuff before Black Friday, figure out what it is that you might want.
Yes.
So like me personally, like I'm not doing anything crazy.
Week, but let's do a Black Friday organization show.
Okay, I'm down. And just kind of go over what you want to get.
Black Friday show.
Yeah.
Or you know what, how about we do it once? How about we do that show once Tackle Warehouse puts up their
announcement? I'm okay.
You can browse them there.
So like I started building this is my 6 cents cart.
Like a list.
And I'm just adding stuff because if you do on the app, it'll never delete your cart, which is
smart.
A great selling marketing tool for them.
Yeah, very smart.
Very smart on
especially for you.
Especially me, because my cart just keeps going up and 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 up. Oh.
What I do is I take it into like a Word document and I put links to all the baits. Ooh, that's interesting.
Don't go buy them all. They're all clearance. They're all clearance. Look at that. Are you dumb?
That's a good deal.
$388.
Really good deal.
Don't go buy them all. But I love that color.
I take them. I find everything I want, and then I take pictures of it all, and then I save it to a Word document, so that way I have everything there, and I'm able to just keep it there until Black Friday. Oh, I have that.
Yes.
I actually have that.
Great jig.
It's not here, but
once again, a stout hook. $3.
It's a good deal.
Yeah, come on.
Their gas prices sales
pretty good.
I see you later, Daniel. Talk to you later.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be on here much longer.
All right. Hey, I'm good whenever you are.
What were you saying, though?
So what I do is for my organization for Black Fridays, I do it. Amazon is always last because their sales are going to last forever. You know, their sales are going to be the longest lasting. What I do is I take any of the smaller companies usually have their sales the shortest amount of time they keep them up there. So I hit the smaller websites first. So I go Swim Bait Underground. I'm going to get some stuff from them. Then I go to Hook Up Tackle. Then I go to Tackle Warehouse. Then I go to Amazon for all my stuff. That's just kind of how I like to do it. But then I take pictures of everything I want. Like I add it all to my cart, then I take a picture of my cart, and then I save that into a Word document. And then I'm able to, and then I also save all my information into each of those websites. So that way they're fast. So
Smart.
yeah.
And then it's crazy. And now everybody does the early Black Friday sales. It's a sales gimmick, but
yeah. I'm hoping to get a Trinx 300, but I'm thinking of getting that used. You can get it for like $200, I think, or $150.
I don't really know what
I mean, you've got a lot of 6th Sense baits you can get. And I'm also going to talk to somebody at 6th Sense possibly about getting you something going for them.
That'd be cool. Don't get
awesome.
excited.
I still need to talk to him about it, but hopefully we'll be able to get you at least like a discount code and a discount code for yourself.
I'd be sick.
Be awesome.
I spent enough. If I show them my closet, they might mess with me.
We need to do like tackle tour. Just tour all the tackle that we have. Be fun.
It's a lot. I wouldn't say it's a lot, but I think it's a lot more than the average. It's aggressively average. I won't steal that. I love that name though. Shout out to the Burley.
It is.
They did a great job. I'm so mad I didn't think of that. That was like when I heard it, I was like,
like we need that.
Come on. It's such a good one though. Aggressive.
Yeah, definitely. They're really good at marketing. Like really good.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, I think it's a truth to it though. I think we all are. Just like, I'm not a angler. I don't know nothing.
I'm not a pro.
I just love fishing. Love buying gear.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why we're all. No, I'm not Debo. I'm not Debo Carroll. It's okay. So to be honest, I have.
Who has more tackle, Debo or Tackle Junkie or Bass Geek?
I'm still giving it to Jim. Not to be all up in Jim's business, but Jim's a business owner, so he can spend it. He could spend
106 rods.
Yeah, he could spend it. Not to be calling him out, but I think Hank has somewhat more of a regular job. I'm not saying Jim puts in the work though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about he washed.
But Bass Geek also spends like into like the specialty baits, if you might put it. He's got some of the bigger baits that are more. I guess specialty.
And then Debo, I love Debo to death. He does that a lot, but I still just feel like he's just a regular dude.
Yeah.
I know he got the wife and the kids, and now they're all married men and got family and kids.
So.
That's what I was going to say. Carol, I have 4 milk and only 1, maybe 2 are filled to the brim. Now my car is something good.
Car's a tackle shop.
Yeah. So I made
Eric does probably have more than all of us combined. Have you seen Epic Eric's collection before?
No.
I'm gonna send you the video link.
Yeah.
You will not believe. There's more tackle in one room.
I have a good amount.
It's crazy.
I could start a bait. My trunk could be a bait store. So I had this one customer, and I'm walking him out to the back to go take a look at the cars, and he's like, "Oh, blah blah blah," and like I tell everyone I fish, and I'm like, "Yeah, I fish." Blah 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 blah. He's like, "Oh, I fish too. I lived down in Florida for a couple of years." I'm like, "Oh, really?"
Oh, man.
And so we're walking past my car, and I was just like, "Yo, come here." And I just go to my trunk, and I pop my trunk, and he goes, "Oh, you really do this, buddy?" And I was like, "Yeah, I like to fish." And then he's like, "Oh, we should go fishing sometime." And I actually went fishing with him a couple times.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
See, this is how you make your sales. You get real friendly with them.
He has a tackle shop in his house. I think like 4 rooms full of tackle.
Who's
Who's that, Hank?
Epic Eric.
Epic Eric.
I'm gonna send you a video link to his video.
Who's that other guy who I think has a lot of tackle? Matt DiStefano?
Matt Steffen.
Or Matt Steffen. Matt DiStefano.
Yeah.
I don't know where I got it. Matt Steffen.
He has a lot too. He has a rod
Like
building stuff too. It's crazy.
he's got
I'm
like
actually sending him a few
a
of my baits
wall.
too. He's gonna do
Yeah,
a video on them. Yeah,
that's pretty sick. He's a cool dude.
he's really nice too. I was like, oh, you actually talk to the people. You're not just like all these other pros. It's just like, I won't talk to you.
Yeah. Tell him to buy me a Tahoe too. You know what I mean? Jason, you don't count. You make them. I can't even imagine. I can't imagine the amount of jigs you have just laying around from you being like, I don't really like that one. There's probably so many jigs simply off just that of you just being like, I don't really like that
Oh,
one.
yeah,
I don't really like that. There's probably like you probably have a box.
exactly.
And I'll pick them
Rejects
all.
box.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I don't think like I'm probably not going to use all the tackle that I own right now. So I'm thinking give away a bunch of it. Like all my finesse
Yeah.
stuff, I plan to just do a finesse giveaway.
Yeah. I was
'Cause I think
thinking about it the
I'm
other
gonna
day.
keep Robo Worms.
I might do like a 200, 250 subscriber giveaway. I'm not
Okay.
keeping this bag of Bay State baits. I'm gonna send you your stuff, but
Nice.
all this is going to somebody.
Oh yeah. How would we do a monthly every month?
I was
We
thinking
do
about that
a live giveaway, and I'll sponsor it one month, then you sponsor it the next month, and then so on and so forth. I think that would be pretty cool. You know?
Yeah, I got this big old.
Oh
I
yeah.
got the Bay State baits. The blessing your boy. And I always have love for them too because they're the first. They're the first ones to reach out to me. I actually had a rod company. I don't know if anybody's ever heard
Empire
of it.
rods.
Yes. Yep. Empire rods.
It's pretty
And
hilarious.
I told them, I was like, I don't want to feel obligated. And this was me coming off my knee injury too. Because I
Mhm.
started the whole YouTube thing. Like I started going hard in like February, I think it was. Because I was like, all right,
Mhm.
let's try to get some traction before I start getting into the videos. So I started going hard like February. And I put my first video out, I think, in March. And then they reached out to me and were like, hey, would you like to do the rod sponsor thing? And then like at first I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this.
You've made it.
Amazing. I made it.
They
Wow.
reach out to everybody. It's
This
so strange.
it might not be the hardest thing in the world. But then I thought about it and he was like, I'm not knocking them, and I get it that they're a small company, they're making all their stuff. I want to say the discount was like 20 or 30% for me.
Mhm.
And then the
That's
rods
not
started,
bad, you know.
but then the rods started $150.
Yeah, I mean it's
So,
$100 for a rod, probably
me-
around that price.
So, but that's where I was at. I don't want to feel obligated to buy something for $100.
Mhm.
I think I'm well off. I can afford it, but in the same breath, $100 a clip just to try $100
Yeah.
just to try something that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a bill.
Mhm.
I adult a lot. I do my adulting. That's that's a bill. So I politely declined. Like Bay State Baits, I can spend $20.
Mhm.
I can pay $20 and I can get 4 bags of soft plastics, maybe a few more.
I mean, you get a pretty good discount on them.
Yeah, I think it is. So like, yeah, I think they're it's like $4.99 for a bag. I can literally go over there and spend $20 and get 5 bags of soft plastics.
Mhm.
And we all know what you can do with soft plastics. You can go catch fish right now. Right now, anywhere you go, I can get 2 packs of worms, 2 craws, and then their swimmer.
Mhm. That's everything you need, really.
I could literally go anywhere in this country and I'm good to go.
Exactly.
Black and blue, green pumpkin, sorry. On both of them.
Trainer.
And then get like a white paddle tail and I'd be good to go.
For sure.
So I don't know. Like I said, I can't. I
The
didn't want
rods
to
look really good though.
Yeah,
Like, they look
that's what I heard.
nice.
I heard they're good rods. I'm not knocking them. I didn't want to be obligated and locked into something for $100.
For sure. Yeah.
Right
now I'm thinking about like eliminating the thing that I have with Grande Bass. Great people, awesome baits. but I just don't use them as much as I think I should be using them with the sponsorship that I have with them.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm going to be pushing them enough to be able to have the sponsorship. So I think I'm going to ask them to, do the thing. I mean, I gave them.
There's nothing wrong with it,
I got them 4 orders, so 4 orders. I think that was pretty good. But
I don't even. That's the funny thing. I don't even know if anyone. If you have ordered something from Bay State Baits, let me know, because I'm not going to say I feel bad. I'm not popping yet. I got 160 something subscribers. I'm not one of the cool guys, but
yeah, I think the whole sponsorship thing is like you have to use it before you get sponsored by them, and you have to actually like the product and use the product before you get sponsored by them. Because I see a lot of guys be like, "Oh, hey, I just started my YouTube channel. All right, I'm going to go contact Strike King and say, all right, baits, I'll do a video on them." And Strike King's like, "Well, I don't even know who you are. I've never heard of you. This is your first video.
Yeah.
We send you $50 worth of product. Are you going to be able to move $100 worth of product?"
Yeah. So that's what
it has to be beneficial for both parties.
So Bay State Baits was a little bit different for me because they just reached out to me, but in the same breath, they were very. It was an open conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't
and they're a smaller company. They're not a Strike King.
Yeah, exactly.
Which makes it different.
Exactly. So, but at the same time, they could have acted like, "Oh, well, I'm the company and you're just a little nobody." Mm-hmm. Not once. Anytime, so there's the green pumpkin chartreuse craw, and the claws were chartreuse.
Mm-hmm.
So I left them. I fished with them. I caught a fish. Great bait. Great action. The claws
Mm-hmm.
fell off. Right away. Right away. And then I went back in the bag. I went out all day in the hot weather, and all the claws fell off. So I reached out to him and said, "Hey, look, claws fell off."
Your first
words, "Thank you." First thing.
That's awesome.
Thank you. And he goes, "Thank you. This is why we enjoy working with you, is because you actually give us the feedback that we're looking for to improve our stuff."
You know what? I wonder if he did that on purpose. Oh. If he made it so the mold is actually cold, and he injected the baits to see if you would give him a true response, and maybe that's why he's with you still today.
Maybe.
I think that's yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
I mean, at the same breath too, look, I'm not stupid. I want to get paid, but I'm not really in it to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
If I get to
make money. I'm in it to enjoy myself and teach people.
Yeah. If I can get if I get to 100,000 subscribers and somebody's like, "Oh, hey, you have a good platform, we want to give you money to always talk about our stuff." First off, I'm not only talking about one person's stuff. I won't do it. I just don't really want to do that. That's just not germane. Yeah. That's not germane. And then second off, I don't know.
I think the hilarious part is.
I completely lost my train of thought with that. Go ahead and I forgot where I was going.
Oh, that's the worst. But I think the funniest thing is whenever you get the emails, I put my business email in the description, and sometimes you get these emails and it's like, "Hello, I am the owner of so-and-so company, and we make a cleaning product for your house. We would like to sponsor one of your videos. We will send you a few bottles of this cleaning solution for you to use in your videos." And it's like, cleaning solution is not
It
does not
conducive.
It doesn't even relate to fishing at all.
Exactly.
But it's hilarious to get the emails.
So you want to hear something funny? I would love to, this is another super long shot. I love David's sunflower seeds, and I can eat sunflower seeds like a madman. It's my favorite fishing snack. I'm like a baseball player. I throw a handful in, and I'm just that's just, and I love it because I could fish.
Is this why you don't make the videos? Because it's all just sunflower seed audio?
So I had to. There was one video I didn't post. because the whole video you just hear the whole video. And I was just like, oh, yeah, that's not going to be fun for everyone to hear. I'm just going to, it's the middle of the summer. We'll catch them again. I was like, I'm just going to let this one slide. But I would love to get sponsored by them. That'd be cool.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I mean, I like Monster Bass, amazing people. Like if I had only one sponsored company to work with that I already know at the moment, Monster Bass is definitely one.
That's what I was going to ask you. Who do you want to get
They're
sponsored?
great people.
You have somebody.
If I had a dream sponsor, to be probably the Hookup Tackle, because they sell everything and I get to try all the stuff, you know.
Yeah.
And they sell a lot of good stuff too.
So I like that. I kind of enjoy, from the way Gramps makes it sound, that American Legacy. They send him rods and reels and stuff like that to try. That I would do. Like, I think I'd be really down for that, because, like he says, it gives him the ability to play with some of the high end stuff. Because like
gives him the ability to play with everything.
Yeah, I'm just keeping it real. Like unless I do like the Japanese dollar is down, I'm probably not going to buy a $500 reel ever. Yeah. Like, unless I start making like crazy money, and even then, like, you
don't need a $500 reel to fish.
You just don't need it. You just don't need it. Like so this is my problem. Like, I have 2 Lew's KVDs.
You're sponsored by Tackle Warehouse.
Yeah, right.
One of their employees.
They're amazing. So, like, my thing is, like, they bomb lures. Like, that thing casts so well. So I can cast farther with my Lew's KVD than I can cast with my Shimano Curado.
I don't know about that.
Maybe, I mean, for the way I have my break set and the way I like it. Because I am when I huck, that's what I call it, I'm like almost like a no thumb. I like to just no thumb.
Okay.
I don't like it to be so loose where I'm like, oh, okay, let me play with it. No, I want to zzz, and then when it hits the water, then I need to, like, all right, I want it to spin a little bit. I should have to stop it when it hits the water. I don't want to, like, zzz, and it, like, blows up. I don't know. That's just my preference.
I put one brake shoe out on my Curado K, and then I do a 4 on the little dial on the side. And I do the spool tension out to where it's just like free spooling. Like, the spool moves back and forth like this. Like, I don't even, like, I just open her up, just go. I mean, you can watch my videos. Like, I set the reel in my fishing videos that I do. Like, you can see I don't do much braking.
I'm going to try to go fishing tomorrow. Hopefully I can get out.
Yeah. The Metanium was like $220. I saw some, like, they were like all sold out though. But there are a few special sites that may or may not have them.
Crazy. I was looking at some of them. It's
pretty crazy. Yeah. If you want to get some, like, super cheap baits, some JDM chatter baits too that not many people know about, JDM Tackle Haven. Good stuff there.
Yeah. I got to check that out.
Sure. Oh, the Adam number 2 is in the house. Adam Mahura, you're Adam number 2, I guess now. Adam Odin is number 1.
Guys are talking about what position they played. All right, I think it might be time. We're going off the rocker here.
I love it.
Right? So, appreciate everybody hanging out.
Guys. It's a fun show.
Next week, we'll be back at it again.
I'll be back at the actual studio. And I think we'll have maybe Matt on, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully we get
Matt. If that's okay with Matt, next Wednesday, hopefully.
About that.
If you're good with that, Matt, I would love to have you on and talk big baits and JDM.
I'll buy a little something because I don't think I have anything coming. Or
I've got big baits coming, and then I'll have them by the time we're there. So or they're actually already at the house, so it would be perfect. The big bait episode.
That's it. There we go.
Or maybe if I get your baits shipped in time,
okay,
you can have some big baits too.
I mean, you'd have to ship them like tomorrow. Actually, it probably wouldn't be that bad.
If I ship them Monday, that's 2-day shipping.
We'll
If
see.
I get him there like early in the morning, I don't know. We can maybe do that. So,
That's it.
all right, he says he's down. So, all right, well, plans for to have Matt on South Jersey
Yeah,
Fisherman.
I am going out tomorrow. It's not if and buts. I'm going.
I'm hoping on going out Friday with Alex, and hopefully we'll get some.
Yeah, I gotta try to catch some fish. I haven't caught any fish in a while, but
yeah, same here. Been on the road. All right,
hey guys,
thank you guys.
you guys all be good. Take it easy. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate
See you
y'all.
guys.
And we'll
Thank
see
you for
you
coming.
Wednesday.
All right, see you guys.
Peace and love.